What happens when two of the world's biggest K-pop icons send a personal video message to one of the greatest entertainers alive? What happens when Rosé and Lisa of BLACKPINK reach out directly to Bruno Mars, a man who has already conquered stages, top charts, and captured millions of hearts? You think you know what his reaction might be. Maybe a simple smile, maybe a polite thank you, but no. What actually happened shocked everyone. Before we dive into this unbelievable moment, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash the like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share this video with every Bruno Mars and BLACKPINK fan you know. Because trust me, you're going to want the world to see this. Bruno Mars is no stranger to admiration. He's performed in front of presidents, shared the stage with legends, and had entire arenas screaming his name. But nothing could have prepared him for the surprise that came from across the globe. Late one evening in Las Vegas, as Bruno Mars was preparing for yet another sold-out show at Dolby Live, his team handed him something unexpected, a video file. Simple, harmless, but inside that video was a message that would shake him, not as a superstar, but as a human being. To senders, none other than Rosé and Lisa, two members of BLACKPINK, the global K-pop sensation, who have redefined what it means to be icons of a generation. The video began to play. The lights in the room were dim, just Bruno, a screen, and the voices of Rosé and Lisa echoing into the quiet. "Hi Bruno." Rose's soft voice began, melodic and warm, instantly recognizable. "We just wanted to send our love and appreciation for everything you do. Your music inspires us. Your performances push us to give more on stage. You've been such an influence not just for us, but for so many around the world." Lisa leaned in, her energy radiant even through the camera. "Bruno, we watched your last concert clip and it blew us away. You're a legend, and we just want to say, we can't wait for the day you share the stage together." For a few seconds, Bruno Mars just sat still, his eyes fixed on the screen, his smile forming slowly, but his silence speaking louder than any word could. Then came the reaction no one expected. Bruno Mars leaned back in his chair, covered his face with his hands, and let out a laugh. The kind of laugh that hides 1,000 emotions, but when he finally spoke, his voice was different. It wasn't the confident, smooth Bruno Mars the world sees on stage. It was raw, vulnerable. "Man," he whispered, shaking his head, "you have no idea how much this means to me." He paused, his voice cracking slightly. "When you're in this business, you give everything you have on that stage. Sometimes, you wonder if people really see it, really feel it." Hearing this, from Rose, from Lisa, wow. That's everything. The room was silent except for his words. His team watched, stunned, as Bruno Mars, the man who has sold out stadiums and won countless awards, seemed almost humbled to the point of tears by two young women who had simply spoken from the heart. It wasn't just about the message itself, it was about who it came from. Rosé and Lisa are not just idols, they are trailblazers. They've carried K-pop onto some of the biggest stages in the world. They've broken records, crossed cultural barriers, and inspired millions. For Bruno Mars, their words were more than just praise. They were recognition, validation, a bridge between two worlds of music that, despite their differences, share the same heartbeat of passion. And in that moment, fans saw a side of Bruno Mars rarely revealed. Not the superstar, not the perfectionist performer, but the man behind the spotlight, humbled and deeply moved. What happened next spread like wildfire. Bruno Mars didn't keep this moment to himself. He shared it. Not on a massive stage, not through an official press release, but in the most Bruno way possible. Through a genuine, off-the-cuff reaction that fans caught on camera. "Rose, Lisa," he said directly to the lens, his smile brighter than ever. "Thank you. I don't even know what to say, except, let's make that dream happen. One day, one stage. Let's do it." The clip went viral within hours. Fans of both Bruno Mars and BLACKPINK exploded on social media. Hashtags trended worldwide. People didn't just celebrate the idea of a future collaboration, they celebrated the authenticity of it all. Bruno Mars, the man known for his flawless showmanship, had shown raw gratitude. Rosé and Lisa, the queens of pose and elegance, had sent something as simple as a heartfelt video, and together, they created a moment that united two massive fandoms across continents. But why did this resonate so deeply? Why did one short video and one surprising reaction shake the internet? Because it was real. In an industry often criticized for being manufactured, this was as authentic as it gets. No stage lights, no choreography, no marketing plan, just artists respecting artists, humans appreciating humans. For Bruno Mars, it was proof that his music continues to ripple across cultures and generations. For Rosé and Lisa, it was a chance to acknowledge the man whose grooves, melodies, and stage energy helped shape her own artistry. And for fans, it was a glimpse into a future where boundaries between East and West, pop and K-pop, melt away into something far bigger than genre, something universal. Imagine it. The lights go out in an arena packed with tens of thousands. A single spotlight shines. The piano intro Versace on the floor echoes. The crowd screams. And then, Rose's voice joins in, harmonizing with Bruno Mars in a duet the world never thought possible. Or picture Lisa stepping out during Uptown Funk, her rap verse cutting through the beat, her dance moves electrifying the stage, while Bruno Mars spins, grins, and shouts, "Come on, Lisa." It hasn't happened yet. But after this moment, after this video, after this reaction, it feels possible, and the world is holding its breath. When Rosé and Lisa sent that video, they probably didn't expect to shake Bruno Mars to his core. They probably didn't imagine their words would leave him speechless, laughing, and fighting back tears. But that's the magic of music. That's the magic of connection. It's not about charts. It's not about awards. It's about those moments when one artist looks at another and says, "You inspire me." And it's about the reaction, the unfiltered, vulnerable reaction of realizing that even after all the fame, all the glory, all the years, your music still matters. Bruno Mars has given the world unforgettable hits. He's danced, he's sung, he's made millions of people smile. But on this night, with one video message from Rosé and Lisa, the smile was his. And maybe, just maybe, this is only the beginning of something the world never saw coming. In the days that followed, something incredible began to happen. Fans across the globe started piecing together what Bruno Mars' reaction really meant. This wasn't just a passing compliment, not just a polite nod from one artist to another. This was the beginning of a bridge, a possibility, a dream that now felt more real than ever. Bruno Mars didn't just watch the video and move on. He spoke about it, backstage, in casual conversations, and even during sound checks. He mentioned Rosé and Lisa with a newfound light in his eyes. "Man, those girls got fire." He was overheard saying, "They're the future, and when the future shows you love, you gotta show it back." And that's the moment the speculation exploded. What if Bruno Mars actually meant it? What if his words weren't just an emotional reaction, but a quiet promise? Could we be standing on the edge of the most unexpected collaboration of the decade? The internet didn't wait for confirmation. Bruno Mars hooligans and BLACKPINK's blinks began flooding timelines. TikTok edits, fan-made posters, and dream set lists. Edits of Bruno singing "When I Was Your Man" blended with Rose's ethereal vocals. Clips of Lisa's iconic rap verses mixed seamlessly with the infectious groove of Treasure. Fans weren't just imagining the collaboration, they were manifesting it. And Bruno Mars, he was watching. He was smiling. His reaction to the fan-made mashups was another layer of proof that this was no longer a fantasy, trapped inside fandom culture. This was becoming a movement. So what do you think? Will Bruno Mars and BLACKPINK actually share the stage one day? Will Rose, Lisa, and Bruno create the collaboration that could break the internet forever? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear your wildest predictions. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like this video if you felt the goosebumps, and share it with your friends. Because this story is one for the history books.